Welcome back. This is the third video in the series discussing the Castle Principles developed by Dr. Lance Secretan. I'm Doug Petersen, and welcome to the third Castle Principle, service. Lance's definition of service is focusing on the needs of others by listening to them, identifying their needs and meeting them, being inspiring rather than following a self-focused, fear-based, competitive approach. The founder of the modern servant leadership movement, Robert Greenleaf, said, "Servant leader is servant first." Our purpose in life is how well we serve others. No one wants to be remembered on how well they serve themselves, do they? Serving others requires good listening skills, so we can meet their needs and not our own. There are a number of personal examples that come to mind when I think of service. First is my military service while serving in Vietnam as a medical evacuation helicopter pilot. Next might be acting as a financial fiduciary in my second career, helping military families with their financial program. Or become a facilitator for the Higher Ground Leadership Program at work. Each individual story hopefully reflects the attributes of a good servant leader. In competition, like sports or business, it's not the winning at the expense of others. It's doing the best we can personally and finding ways where we can use the win-win philosophy by serving others to meet their needs. Smashing the competition is not what a servant leader aspires to accomplish. Martin Luther King stated, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" When we serve others, we show them our true selves, and that we are not better than them, but we are one with them. Serving others and meeting their needs is the greatest gift you can give. For serving others is love in action. Let me ask you, how do you rate yourself as a servant leader? 1 is self-serving, and 10 is a dedicated servant leader. If you did not rate a 10, what can you do to improve your score? Who can you serve better, and how? How can you serve others, you may ask? Any action that is not self-serving and helping another person is service. Service does not always involve money. Service is the gift of time and love, which is far more precious. The trials and tribulations others carry on their backs may be theirs, but let's try to lift that weight from their back when we can and be of service. A note of caution. Do not allow your service to others have a hidden agenda or an underlying personal motive. Just because you helped another person doesn't mean that you get to keep a tab of who owes you a favor in return. That's not the action of a true servant leader. When we only think of others and meet their needs and less of our own self-serving wants, we can be a better servant leader. Anne Frank wrote, "How wonderful it is that nobody need to wait a single moment before starting to improve the world." Look for ways to be of service today. It's when you begin focusing on the needs of them and not self-serving wants or hidden motives, you are living the Castle Principle of service. Thank you for taking the time for watching this video, and I hope you will continue to watch remaining videos on the Castle Principles. My last question to you is this: how can I better serve you?